So it's New Year's resolution time, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is an exciting time. We're at the dawn of a new year. We're closing one chapter of our lives, that's 2018, and the start of 2019 gives us an opportunity to put the past behind us and to look forward in our lives. How many of you have considered what you want to be or accomplish for this fresh new chapter, 2019? Yeah. So my talk today is about New Year's resolutions. And as 2019 is a new chapter, we are co-creators of this chapter.
Sorry, that was awesome.
Some people scoff at New Year's resolutions because they have failed so many times before. However, today I'm going to talk about how your New Year's resolution can be a success. The first point is it is possible to be successful. So how and why? The first thing to do is to look at the unseen energy field. Because millions of people are contributing amazing thoughts all at once into the ionosphere. They are creating a wave of positive energy that we can literally tap into and use to fuel our New Year's resolutions. So how does this work? Every thought we have produces a piece of energy called a thought form. The thought forms migrate to form clusters. These clusters flow in what can best be described as rivers of energy. The unseen energy fields that are created form what is called a group consciousness. And this group consciousness can dominate the energy field of all the people within it. Right now, we have an entire planet with billions, literally billions of people excited about the future, excited to evaluate their lives and bring their dreams and goals into fruition. This is an ocean of thought forms. There's amazing, positive, vibratory energy in the atmosphere all around us at this time of year. An example of how thoughts affect the energy field is called the Maharishi effect, where thousands of people in a city are meditating at the same time, meditating on sending positive vibrations into the atmosphere. The results can be measured as the crime rate will actually go down when these mass meditations take place. This happens because the effect of sending positive, loving vibrations into the atmosphere creates a very real energy effect which flows through all of us all of the time. As we arrive close to the beginning of a new year, we can feel the enthusiasm and excitement about the change that a new year brings, about the possibility of starting fresh and looking forward. This energy field is real, and we can all tap into it. Once we understand this basic concept of the energy field, we can utilize our ability to tap into that field of positive enthusiasm and use that energy to achieve our goals. So how? How do we tap into this energy field? It's simple. Tapping into this energy starts by creating an intention. This means that in your mind, you are intentionally inviting the positive energy into your life. Spend a few minutes a day visualizing yourself tapping into this super energy field and send positive energy back into the universe, the earth, and all living beings. Visualize a net of psychic thought forms that will attract the positive charge that you can use to fuel your desires for the new year. An important part of this visualization technique often gets overlooked. This is the part of the visualization of sending loving, positive energy back into the universe So what you do is if you imagine an infinity symbol and you open up and just with your intention, you're receiving this positive energy, this excitement energy. You allow it to flow through you, fill you up, and flow back, and send that love and excitement back into the universe. What happens when you do this in and out? See, separate from just doing it, you do it in and out. The reason why that works is because the universe is electric. I'm sure you've heard the universe is electric. And if you think about it, everything that is electric moves on a circuit. And it needs the full circuit for it to come to fruition, for that circuit to be moving. So part of your visualization, breathe in love, breathe out love. Breathe in success, breathe out success. Send good wishes to every living being in the universe as you accept love back. Love in its purest form can only be intensified and grow stronger as it is passed on. And this practice facilitates being in union and full connection with the source energy of unconditional love and the excitement and the momentum for the new year. All things that come into physical manifestation first exist in the realm of thought. Albert Einstein said, "The source field is the sole governing agency of the particle, and the particle is matter." So we must put the idea into the mental universe and call in the energy of manifestation in order to manifest physically. The second point that I'd like to make is that resolutions related to the spirit, related to the inner self, are the most successful. Resolutions that have to do with our inner selves, our higher selves, our connection with God, the source energy. Starting with this spiritual or thought model is the best to form the basis for any other resolutions you make. Focus on the resolution being about the journey. Remember the popular saying that was really popular in the 70s? Life is a journey, not a destination. That applies to resolution making also. An awesome goal this year is to become even more aware of the relationship with God, with source energy, and to become aware of what brings us inner peace. And to have the vibration of love as our base state, so that we may spend as much time as possible in alignment with the loving God energy of the universe. Now remember, as I say this, that lower vibration emotions such as anger and fear are valuable. They're good. They're important. They help us cope with situations. Fear tells us that maybe we should use caution and evaluate. Anger tells us that maybe something's wrong. They're just not a good place to live. If we get in the habit of being in a negative emotion all the time, then we're blocking the love that's right there ready to flow through us. So the big point, though, is that the journey is the goal. The awareness is the goal. The willingness to learn and apply new techniques that bring us into alignment is the goal. If we agree to make an effort to love ourselves unconditionally, regardless of where we are on this journey, we are successful already. The second part of this resolution I'm proposing is to seek our own personal connection with the divine and working with that energy to fulfill our lives. What do I mean by divine? God, source energy, infinite intelligence, pure unconditional love. We can take part in this quest, this journey, because we know that source intelligence flows through all living things, including each and every one of us. Our job this year will be to learn and strive and practice removing the blocks that slow the flow of pure divine energy. The only mark of achievement is that we try. Perfection is not necessary. The resolution is to seek the connection, to read a book, watch a lecture, come to church, be around like-minded people when you feel like it. The third part is to notice when we are off the path. Notice what puts us off the path. The resolution would be to start being a little more aware. Just to notice what makes you feel good, what makes you feel bad, what keeps you in a positive vibration, and what pulls you out of a positive vibration. It's the noticing and the awareness and the willingness to grow that is the proper resolution. I'm also talking on the issue of unconditional love about literally looking at ourselves in the mirror. Every single time you look in the mirror, what would it be like if you sent that person love? Are you able to do that? Am I able to do that? Are we able to look in the mirror and know that that person has been through some, that person has been through a hard life at times. That person has not been perfect in the mirror. That person could have done some things better, but I love that person unconditionally. Because somebody needs to, and somebody needs love. We all do. We all need love. And to let go of anything that tells us we don't have a right to love ourselves unconditionally. So think about that each and every time you look in the mirror and send yourself love. So being on the path is the New Year's resolution. Working towards something is the New Year's resolution. There's not an in-game goal that makes you a success or failure as long as you're open to learning. So taking time for prayer and meditation is vital, even if it's just a few minutes. Even if, one thing I do, which other people might like, is there's a period between wake and sleep when you can really connect with spirit. And when you first wake up in the morning, if you hold that in-between time as long as you can, 10 or 15 minutes, even 5 minutes, but hold that time is such a wonderful time to pray and say a prayer for the day and connect with spirit. So in conclusion, resolutions that are in alignment with the inner core of who we are spiritually are going to be the most fulfilling and gratifying. If the resolution is the journey and not the destination, we succeed automatically. If the resolution is to become aware and open to our internal personal growth, we have already succeeded. That is success in its purest form. So how about the goal for 2019 being willing and open to take the journey? How about allowing ourselves to tap into the sea of unlimited potential that is the cosmic consciousness? The energy is real. All we have to do is be open to connecting with the vastness of energetic excitement and sending out the intention with our thoughts that we want to be part of the infinite flow. Then accepting and allowing this infinite circuit of intense vibratory energy to form a circuit, and we are connected. We are in alignment. We are one with the cosmic consciousness. So, how's that for